We're at the Five Cities Orchid Show 2004. This is an exhibit here of the Sunset Orchid Company out of South San Francisco area. Quite a wide variety of things here. On the left are a couple of very nice large Lycastes, originally from the Central America area. Across the back we get a display of intergeneric odontoglossums. In the middle is a Masdevallia. Here we have a Cymbidium, and over here on this side some more Lycastes. As you can see, a lot of varied variety of things, a lot of beautiful, magnificent color. And this, of course, is one of the orchid growers that specializes in these kinds of things. Except for the Cymbidium, most of these orchids would require a controlled environment such as a greenhouse. The Cymbidium, they require the growing conditions of a greenhouse, but in this area the Cymbidium will grow out of doors. They're hardy down to 30 degrees before they require protection. So you can see you can have some beautiful things grown out of doors in this area. This is another one of the displays from the show. On our left here, in shades of blue and maroon, the Vanda from Southeast Asia originally. And these require considerable amounts of nighttime heat. They're very warm, very tropical, but as you can see, also very beautiful. If you wanted to grow these, you'd have to first consider providing the kind of an environment that would permit them to exist. In the same family are the Rhynchostylus here. In the center here we have some old Oncidiums and some Miltoniopsis. At the top, some of the Epidendron types. And over on the far right, two or three examples of the Phalaenopsis family, also from Southeast Asia, also requiring minimum nighttime temperature of about 60 degrees. So you'd have to provide the environment that would allow you to grow these under those conditions. Is a society exhibit that is put in by one of the local orchid society. And as you can see, drawing from its membership, a wide variety of genera shown, depending on what the individual members have, starting with Cymbidiums on the right, some Dendrobiums, and in this area, some Phalaenopsis in this area. Going across to the center where we see some Cattleyas, some Phalaenopsis, and in the front some Dendrobiums flanked by a large white Cattleya. Swinging our way to the left a little bit, see a bank of orchids, of Cymbidium orchids on the left here, with some other genera spread throughout, mostly Dendrobiums, but with a few Oncidiums. You see the wide selection or wide variety of orchids available to members of local societies. This exhibit is the exhibit of the Orchid House out of Los Osos. And this is a particularly interesting exhibit in that some of the higher awards occurred in here. Beginning way over in the back on the right, some very, very large Odontoglossum types, with a display in the rear, in the center, of the Paphiopedilums in the rear, Ludesias, the little white flowers in between, grown mostly for their foliage rather than for their blossoms, with Phalaenopsis in the front. And again, over here on the far left, some more of the tall Odontoglossum types, with, of course, according to the theme of the show, orchids on parade, showing the orchid parade route. In the lower left-hand corner here is a Lycaste, which was voted by the judges of the American Orchid Society and the Cymbidium Society of America as the best orchid in the show. Lycaste Ryan Thomas.